Let's jump into your reading today and tap into the messages that need to be said today. Why my neighbors just started doing that? It was quiet the entire time, and now they just started doing that. Maybe the message really needs to drill in. It needs to be drilled in today. But, I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. I wish I would have shuffled on camera, but I honestly wanted to sit with the cards for a minute, and I didn't think that would be very interesting. I don't want this video to be, like, way too long. But you guys got Phoenix, and you got Pluto, Resurrect, get to the heart of, do or die. Like, with the star here in the middle, this to me tells me that you guys are really in a healing energy right now. This is like you're very focused on renewal, because even with this card here, the way her eyes are, for a split second when I pulled the card, it made me think of Storm from X-Men. So there could be a connection here with Kenya, because I know that her character is connected with Kenya. There could be a connection here with the name Monroe. Her last name was Monroe. But obviously, like, the change of the weather here, right? Even look at the way that the weather is here as well. Well, I think this is more like ashes, right? Something, the steam rising up from the ashes. But it makes me think of smoke. It makes me think of, like, lightning hitting the ground as well. Makes me think of just a lot of chaos. There could have been a lot of chaos going on in your life. Or you yourself could be described as someone that is very chaotic. Or maybe there's something here about the way that your mind is, your thoughts. Like, there could be a lot going on in your mind. So maybe a lot of anxiety here, or a lot of overwhelm, which could kind of tie in with the Seven of Cups. And you guys have the dreams of abundance right underneath it, which to me makes me think of someone here is dreaming big, right? But there could be something. I don't think this is a message. I really don't think Spirit would be like, don't follow your dreams, right? But this to me makes me think that there is something that needs to be tackled here before fully investing into something. I do feel like there needs to be maybe an overview of something, reassessing something, just like double checking. I'm even hearing like proofreading. I don't know, something. It's like, give it a second glance, give it a little bit, or pay a little bit more mind to it, because there is something here about illusion coming off in masks. But I know in the booklet it brings up a quote that Pablo Picasso had said, where it says, everything you can imagine is real, right? So it doesn't solely need to be that there is like your dreams are an illusion, right? Like it's out of reach. No, I don't think that at all. But this to me is like, right now the focus is you, right? The focus is on your healing. It's on what is it that you need to fill your cup? What fills your cup? You have the Ace of Cups as well. This is fresh energy. This is new for you, right? It's almost like embracing the growth that you've had thus far and leaning into change here, leaning into these new emotions, leaning into the new, leaning into what feels a little bit unfamiliar. I know Bohemian mechanics hasn't really been relativized, but for some reason, Bohm is coming into mind. Which is like the theory of the motion of particles and quantum mechanics. I don't know, something about that. I know it wasn't relativized, but I don't know why that's coming up. Maybe you guys are really into like quantum physics, or you really love looking into different people's studies of the universe. Maybe you really like leaning into that, or you like discovering that. Yeah, because even with the star here, maybe you are like a stargazer. Maybe you're like a celestial, I don't know, there's something here with like the connection to space. There's a connection to the stars. Maybe you're really into astrology. Maybe you're someone that is, you know, you're up to date with like the planetary alignments. You're up to date with like I don't know, maybe you are someone that can quickly read someone with their sign. You know what I mean? Like you are, or if you're not into that, you might have a very strong ability to do that. If you like tap into that, that could be a skill that you could pick up very naturally. But right now I do feel like, again, I'm just focused, and center of this reading, right, is the star, is the healing. And the star sometimes can be of like what you're focused on right now, right? The light is on you. And the star is the light that you seek when you enter a new phase of your life, right? The stars are what Voyagers used to use for maps, right? So it's like you might be mapping something out right now. Maybe you're figuring out, again, what fills your cup, because I do feel like this is like a new slate for you, either physically, energetically. I don't know. This really feels like a new slate. Like it just feels like a brand new start. This is like a fresh start here. And I do feel like you are in this energy of gratitude. There's this, you might also be very connected with animals, doesn't have to be, or maybe you, God forgive me. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, please do not take offense to this, especially if you're vegetarian. I'm so sorry. But for some reason I saw the little lamb, and I don't know why I thought of lamb like food. I don't even know the last time I had lamb, but maybe someone here really loves lamb, or you, something with lamb. I don't know, but like food. Maybe you're a really good cook. Doesn't have to be, but I'm so sorry. I don't know why that came through. Because maybe so, I don't know why I'm apologizing so much right now too. Maybe someone here is like a vegetarian or something. Okay. Sorry, let me get back to this. But with the celebration card underneath the Ace of Cups, maybe someone's going to extend something to you, because they are dancing here. There's two people here dancing. It says, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Maybe this is like, you're going to be getting more invites to go out and do things. Maybe this is like a season, again, figuring out what is attracting you right now, right? What are the things that are attractive to you? Not just like people. I'm not talking in just a physical sense, right? I'm talking about like, what is truly attracting you? Like what's getting your attention? You know, what is really driving your spirit? What's driving your actions, right? What's kicking you into gear? The things that you do each day, especially if it's for yourself, if it's for some self-love, it's for healing, right? Focusing on your priorities here. What are your priorities, you know? Do you know what they are, right? And it's crazy because the Three of Wands, it highlights that new start. It highlights the new expansion. This new, it even could be like an inspired idea. But I do feel with the water here, a lot of water energy. Okay, so a lot of air, a lot of water and fire. Okay, so the three, so either could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. A lot of that. Oh, wait, why did I say, okay, I guess all signs, because I meant to say fire for the Phoenix. So I guess all signs here. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is going to be a very general and collective message, I guess. Or maybe you have a lot of different signs in your placements. Maybe you, maybe you have more than, I think there's a word for it. Sorry, if you guys are probably, if you're all into astrology and everything, like if you're more knowledgeable in astrology than I am, which I apologize. But if you're more knowledgeable in astrology, you might know what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I know there's a specific word or name for when there is more than three of, like you have a continuous, so say you have, I don't know, Capricorn or Gemini or a Taurus, like you have three of them in the house of Pluto, right? Like you have three or more. I know there's a specific name for that. But I don't know, that could be something you might want to look into. Like if you have like a heavy placement of a specific sign, you might want to look into that, or like what house or what planet it's in. Interesting. But basically you're laying the foundation. It like literally something was reconstructed, deconstructed, something was cast out, something was put aside, something was put to an end, something was put to a hold, it's no longer in your energy, basically. Or this is, even if it's like an old you, an old version of yourself that you have closed the door on, right? Or something that you've grown, if you have reconciled certain parts of yourself from the past to now that maybe you didn't in the past. This is like, it really is like this emergence of like a new part of you. But it's, again, this is like a better feeling. Like you're stepping into something that feels better with the Ace of Cups here, the Star. You're healing. This is, again, I keep saying healing here, but that's basically what it comes down to, is like, this is very healing energy. You're really working on yourself. You're really putting in a lot of like self-care, and you're really getting things down that need to get done. You're getting things done that needs to be done. Focus on your priorities. It says your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So yeah, it's like you're actually devoting time. You're devoting energy into yourself. You're pouring into yourself, okay? You might also be traveling soon. Or maybe this is spirit telling you like this is the time to like take action on that. If this is like a place that you wanted to visit. Like if you've been delaying a trip and not for the reasons, like it's like something that you have the ability to do, but you kind of like, for someone here, you might be like, I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't know if I want to go. But it's like the reason, you don't really know the reason. And you can tell it's more of an avoidance, I feel like. Because I feel you making this trip and it actually being something that you are grateful for, right? Again, apply it if you need to apply it. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. It says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover amazing generosity of the universe. I hear the crows. You guys might already be seeing like glimpses of, honestly, like future. I don't know, like you honestly might be dreaming of certain things or events or even people making like appearances in your dream. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing you have like a deja vu moment. Like something that you experience in a dream eventually pans out and you have this like really intense moment of deja vu and you're like, oh my God, I dreamt that. Like I literally dreamt that. That's what I'm feeling with you guys. So either you had that recently or you're going to have that, like a really intense moment of deja vu where you're like, yo, this is a confirmation. I literally saw that in my dream. So maybe you guys have really premonition. Oh my God. You have psychic dreams. I was trying to think of the right word, but girl, I went to a wedding yesterday and I'm still a little bit... I had fun last night, let's just say that. It was a really fun time. So this morning has been a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. But luckily I have the day off. This does make me also think of not talking yourself out of big dreams, right? Just because you're in the state right now where it's like you're focusing on yourself, it doesn't mean completely cast out the tasks that you want to do, sorry, I keep stuttering, I'm trying to find the right word. Because I feel like there's a lot of action for what's entailed with it. Like, it requires a lot of action. It requires a lot of your energy. It requires a lot of stamina. Like, I do feel like this is something where you would have a lot of late nights, or you're working like around the clock, or you're on the clock, or you're, you know, chugging down some energy drinks or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's something that does require commitment, like actual dedication, because I'm seeing like calluses on hands. So that to me makes me think of like hard labor. Like, this is something that's going to be laborious, right? But I don't think Spirit wants you to completely write it off. Like, maybe this is really telling you to, like, how can you get to that point? Whoa. Let's not drop things now. How can you get to that point? Right, so you don't fall off, right? So you don't fall off, because there is, again, I do feel there's going to be this, like, wave of unexpected, just a lot of unexpected events around you. There's things that are coming up in this near future for you that are going to be not necessarily bad. I don't think that this is going to be bad, but it is going to be like, this is, Spirit really is coming into like, this is going to be a period of your life where you're living, right? You're not just like trying to work to get from point A to point B, but you're actually living. You're actually like taking the time to really focus on how you're enjoying this moment. If you're at, say you're at a celebration, right? You're really taking the time, you know, your phone's not out 24/7. You're actually enjoying the people around you. You're enjoying the food that you're eating. You're enjoying the music. You're enjoying the atmosphere. You're enjoying the whatever, right? Like, you're actually enjoying the environment. You're enjoying your time. And though for some of you, I know I say you put your phone away, I'm not trying to be all like, whatever. But for those of you, if you are documenting, or if you do have your phone out, it is this balance where you're able to, because, you know, I'm just getting like, maybe this sounds really fucking boomer of me right now, and I apologize, okay? But you know those memes where it's like not a single phone out, but it's like from the fucking 1800s or something. Oh, the crows just flew by. But it's giving that, right? Where it's like, maybe you were very addicted to your phone before. I don't know why this is coming up, but maybe you were. Maybe someone here was like super addicted to technology, your laptop, your phone. I don't know. There's something here, and it's like you weren't really living in the now. It's like you were living vicariously through what you were seeing on your screen, but living vicariously through other people. But now it's like Spirit is almost like giving like a gentle nudge, like, this is your time, this is your turn, like, this is the new slate. You didn't leave that past. You didn't rise up like a phoenix just so you could repeat the same cycles. No, this is a brand new start. You're not going to be doing the same things. You're not going to going to be repeating the same mistakes. You're not going to do, like, this is different. You're living a different life. You're making different decisions here, because you're going to get different results, right? Why would you repeat the same things and expect different results? Again, the definition of insanity, right? Someone here could have a pet bearded dragon or lizard, or you live somewhere where there's a lot of like reptiles or like amphibian. I don't know. That's what's coming up. Could also be like dragon energy. But yeah, keep a lookout, because you might get an invitation soon somewhere. Like, you might actually get an invitation out, and I did bring up the wedding that I just went to yesterday. So maybe you're going to, oh my God, look at the bottom, promise. Maybe you're going to be going to a wedding soon. Or maybe you're getting married. If so, congratulations. Or maybe it's just symbolic that there's, wow, a vow. It's just going to be a celebratory event here. Maybe some of you are getting like sworn into something. If you have like a job position where you have to like get sworn in, that could be something. Strategic. You know, focus on your priorities. Again, strategizing which, again, I'm repeating myself multiple times, but what fills your cup? And I think this is something that's going to be, it's going to be less difficult to get an answer for you, because I feel now with this healing that you've done, it's almost like you have a much deeper understanding of your own emotions. Because I'm picking up someone here that is very emotionally mature. You can pinpoint your emotions now. You can actually take yourself out. Yeah, you're no longer confined to like one way of viewing something. What else does the collective here need to know, Holy Spirit? Give us final messages here. Oh, wait, are we doing this? Okay, yeah. Protest in reverse. So this is not something that you're going to resist anymore. This is not something that you're going to be fighting. This is not like a struggle that you're going to be. You have stepped into the flow, right? You're in the flow right now. I don't know what to say. I saw bully come out in reverse. You're no longer dealing with that type of shit. Oh my gosh, confinement in reverse. It wanted to come out. Yeah, you're no longer confined to that. There could have family. I saw family in reverse twice already. So you could have cut off people that maybe once in the past you considered very close to you, that you consider family, or maybe it really is family members, or a lot of the healing came from stuff that you had to deal with, family, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, your origin, like literally where you came from, where you had roots at. But even this, as it lands above these cards here, the origin, initiation, creativity, vitality, baby steps, right? I've said this before. I know I've said this before in readings, but this is going to be laborious. This is going to take effort. It's a small build at first. It's going to start small. That's what's coming through. This is going to start small. But don't let that deter you. Don't let that discourage your dreams, right? Because again, another quote, which I hate quoting Harry Potter at this point, but the message is coming through. Where Dumbledore, where he says, after, in the seventh book, where he's like, of course it's happening inside your head. Why would that mean that it's not real, right? Maybe that's why I was getting that theory earlier. Anyway. But it makes me think, just because it's within your mind doesn't mean that you can't bring it to fruition, right? And don't let yourself get overwhelmed, especially if you are a big dreamer, especially if you are dreaming big. You know, you maybe that's another thing. Like maybe you used to get so overwhelmed, or it was out of the realm of possibility for you, where it's like, oh, well, that's a nice thought, but it'll never happen to me. Oh, well, I don't really have the money for that. I can't do that. It's just not your time. Like, that's just not, it just wasn't your time. So now it's like you have this energy here where you have healed and you are able to see something from a different perspective, right? And again, with the eyes here, you're able to see past the just one realm here. You're able to see past that. You're able to break past certain barriers, especially if they're just words that people are throwing at you, right? Stubbornness. So some of you could be pretty stubborn. You could have, yeah, this is making me think, if someone gives you an invitation, someone here might be a little stubborn and not want to go. Again, this is like, do I really want to go? I don't know. But it's like, no, Spirit is saying like, go, say yes, say yes. Oh my gosh, yes, dreams, sweet dreams. You guys are really intuitive with your dreams. Your dreams, pay attention to your dreams, you guys. Seriously. Pay attention to your dreams, because there's you either dreamt something recently or you're gonna dream something that's going to come into fruition. A lot of double numbers as well. So 77, 22, 39, 93, 56 or 65, 51, 9. So those could be numbers or dates of significance. Those could be angel numbers here, something that you're connected with. But we're just gonna get one more card, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Hold on, give me 1 second. Where the heck did it go? Oh. Sorry, I was looking for this deck. So final message here for the collective. Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Again, the healing is the center focus of this reading, and that's what you guys have done. As I said, I once again will repeat myself that you guys now are able to distinguish these emotions. You're no longer afraid of them. You're no longer like, you have, there is this reconciliation between the different parts of you, and that's why you have emerged, right? You're not afraid of these emotions anymore. This is not something that you are trying to conceal or trying to push away or trying to project onto others, right? Like, you've done the healing here. You've done the healing here. But the one thing I'm just letting you know is, like, do not be afraid to accept invitations for new things, for new, like, if you have been waiting for new opportunities to come into your life and you have people that are like, hey, let's go do this, or like people are knocking at your door, not physically, but you know what I'm talking about, metaphorically, like people coming at your door, offering you to go out, do places. But if you're like in that spirit of like rejection, it's like, how do you expect for an outcome to be different, right? So again, it's like new decision, like you're making different decisions, you're making different choices now. Like, this is a new chapter, a new start. So that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. I hope it was entertaining, because it's for entertainment purposes. And yeah, I will see you next time, and I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye.